Will Juventus make it 7 consecutive Serie A titles, or will someone do better than the Bianconeri? 6 consecutive titles mean a lot. Strength, consistency, that winning mentality that no other Serie A club has had in recent years. Juventus has had all of these qualities put together like never before. A record-breaking team. But will they be able to repeat themselves again, winning for the 7th time in a row? One of the approaches to manage is obviously to renew the squad, letting go of those players who don't have that mentality anymore, who have lost some concentration, some willpower to give their everything for Juventus. Talking about players like Bonucci or Dani Alves. And changing a lot means risks, obviously, as well as rejuvenating the squad. So perhaps not winning straight away, but setting the crucial basis for the following years. Something that Juve have done the past seasons with Rugani, with Caldara, bringing in Dybala very young. And now they're doing it again with Bernardeschi, Douglas Costa and the likes. Where can Juve get to this season? Now obviously the big aim will be the Champions League. So the Serie A could slightly be neglected. But we have been saying this for the past 3 seasons, yet come May, they are the ones who win. With Inter, AC Milan, Roma, Napoli there waiting for Juve to make a mistake, this could be a difficult season for the Bianconeri, especially, as we mentioned, if they concentrate on the Champions League and could drop some points in Serie A. But let's not forget, the team is full of stars and was only 45 minutes away from winning a historical treble just 3 months ago. So the Bianconeri are still the team to beat. The major changes and transfers are obviously Bonucci, who left to AC Milan, leaving a hole in defense. Now, who will fill that hole? Mehdi Benassia is the first name in terms of experience, obviously leaving aside Barzagli and Chiellini. Then there's obviously Rugani, who will finally have to step up and grab his future. Up front, Bernardeschi is the big name. Douglas Costa, obviously, as well, with different kind of backgrounds. One coming in from knowing Serie A very well, Bernardeschi, from a smaller club, and the other coming from Bayern Munich, having that European experience that obviously Marotta, Paratici and Allegri are hoping he can bring in to the rest of the club to do that little final step, which is obviously winning the Champions League. The weaknesses, well, at the back, losing Dani Alves has meant finding a replacement, a quick replacement. Now, Matteo De Sciglio has been in the radar for Juventus for the past months. In January, he was already essentially a Juventus player. So he was going to come anyway, but obviously now he's the main man with Lichtsteiner, and the quality on the right flank is definitely not the same as on the left. And we saw that in the Supercoppa against Lazio, with De Sciglio obviously making that decisive mistake at the end. So that is the main weakness, as well as seeing how to cope with the loss of a leader, charismatic leader in the changing room as well, like Bonucci. Up front, well, the team is the same as last season, plus 2 very good additions. In the middle, Blaise Matuidi enables the team to play with 3 midfielders as well, giving them an extra option and again bringing in that European mentality, that international level that Juventus need to continue to compete in the Champions League. Well, what are the expectations? Juve will want to win the league, of course, but I mean every Juve fan would easily swap it for a Champions League title. So the expectations is, well, Juventus to probably win the title again. They are the clear favorites. But let's not forget how much of a challenge, a mental challenge it is to go all the way in the Champions League and all the energy it can drain from Juve. So we'll see what the Bianconeri will be able to do, if they'll win the Champions League, if they'll win the title again. Let us know what you think will happen, your predictions in the comments below. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, support us on Patreon and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's ciao for now.